Jai Jagannath. Welcome to my kitchen at Flavor Creations by Smita. During the sacred period of Rath Yatra, many devotees long to receive the Mahaprasada from Jagannath Puri temple. For those who are unable to visit the holy dham or receive the Sukhila Mahaprasada, that is the dry Mahaprasada, preparing these traditional offerings at home with devotion is a beautiful way to express our love and reverence for Lord Jagannath. Here, today I am sharing the preparation of the traditional Mathapuli so that we lovingly prepare this sacred offering at home and offer it with devotion. Mathapuli is a simple yet distinctive savory preparation made with humble ingredients like lentils, ginger, coconut, and a touch of ghee. It beautifully reflects the wisdom and simplicity of our traditional Odia culinary heritage. We will use two types of lentils here and we need to wash them, soak them for at least 8 hours overnight. To begin with, we need to soak 1.5 cup of split urad dal. We need to wash it properly first, drain the water out, and then we will soak the lentil with fresh water once again. In another bowl, we will take 3/4 cup of whole moong dal green. Soak both dal overnight and grind them in the morning and follow the same process of washing and soaking. Now grind the lentils together in the grinder. It took me in 2 different batches to complete the entire process. Just watch what a smooth paste we have got here after the grinding of the lentils together. Now we are going to add to the dough some special ingredients. I have taken 1 inch of adrak, that is ginger, and I have sliced the coconut in this manner. Traditionally, the coconut is sliced like this. Once you slice like this, you can choose the quantity of coconut to put in the entire batter. Next, we take some spices. We have taken 1 big whole black cardamom. We have taken some flakes of dalchini and a tablespoon of whole black peppercorns, that is kali mirch. Now we move ahead with slicing the ginger and then crushing it with the whole spices that I just showed you in this little thali. Now we take a large mixing bowl and we empty the batter from the grinder into the bowl. We will add rest of the ingredients into this mixing bowl along with the batter, assemble them, and then we put it in the steamer to bake it or steam it. I ground the rest of the batter and added them to the bowl. Now we go ahead adding Himalayan pink salt to our taste. Then we add the crushed whole spices with the ginger, and it is quite a reasonable portion of it. You can see. Now before mixing the batter, we add the sliced coconut before we start mixing it in the bowl. Now I have added a big spoon of desi ghee to the batter. I just showed you how long to whisk the batter in the mixing bowl, but not too much over whisking. Just the number of times I showed you, that much is good enough. Next, take a baking tin of your choice, grease it properly with ghee all around and sides and on the top as I'm showing. As a liner, you can use parchment paper, or I'm using here banana leaf. Also grease the banana leaf all over. Whisk the batter once before pouring. You can see the fluffy consistency just before you pour it into the greased tin carefully. Now tap the baking tin few times properly as I'm showing and garnish with some raisins, some nuts. I have used here some dried berries and cashew nuts. This is the first layer I'm showing you. On top of this, we are going to pour some more batter to cover the middle layer. Then once again, repeat the process of decorating it with the dried berries or raisins and cashew nuts. Do not be in a hurry to close the video because this process, this part is very important to get the layers of berries and nuts and raisins inside your matha puli. For Jagannath Ji, Jai Jagannath. After you pour the second layer of batter, tap the baking tin a few times like this so that the batter spreads all over the baking tin smoothly, and then go ahead with garnishing with your favorite dried berries, raisins, nuts of your choice with all your devotion. Jai Jagannath. Write in the comment box, friends. Jai Jagannath. At this stage, close the lid firmly. You can see how I have arranged my steamer. You have gently place the baking tin into the steamer. At least it will take 30 minutes to cook fully. Please do not remove the lid too many times while it is cooking. Ensure that the water level for steaming is consistent throughout the cooking process. And flame is always from low to medium. You can now see how beautifully our Matha Puli for Jagannath Ji's Mahaprasada has been cooked to perfection by Lord's grace in our own humble kitchen. To ensure that it is evenly cooked, pierce it like this and check whether it's coming out clean, and it's clean, and I'm showing you that it is clean all over. And now it is fully ready. We leave it to cool down. After cooling, gently remove the Matha Puli from the tray and arrange it in this beautiful traditional brass vessel. Before taking it out from the baking tin, I used a wooden spatula to move it around the sides and to loosen it a bit before putting it in this brass vessel. The entire offering can now be presented before Lord Jagannath with devotion as Mahaprasad. If you enjoyed this traditional recipe, please like, share and subscribe for more authentic Odia recipe and the continuing Sukhila Mahaprasada series. Gently reminding you the stages of the preparation. The dal lentils have to be soaked properly for 8 hours, have to be ground properly into nice fluffy paste, and then beat the batter a few times to make it fluffier. Then you get those holes that I just showed you, and then you slice it. Normally it is sliced like this into square pieces, but if you are preparing in your kitchen, you can slice them the way you like it. I have sliced it in a simple traditional way that is normally done at our homes.